how can schools, communities, and then lastly at a policy level, how do we ensure that the right kind of awareness is there about nutrition?
Yeah, you're absolutely right on it. It is not a one sector or one unit work. Each has to be complement on. The family's work has to be supported to by the school. The school education has to support what is families doing it. And community as a general, what we are growing it, what is available, and facilitated by a lot of government policies and government actions are very very important for it. I would probably just say that how we can support, because as you said, the general awareness about nutrition, and with all the social media now it is there. It is not all that awareness is not being right, who eats, like there is fundamental questions like who eat the last and the least kind of a thing. So the biases is about food, we have a lot of biases about, oh, that food is bad, the South Indian food is this way, North Indian food is this way, when we come from different regions are there. The second thing is that within the family, the food distribution, it's also hierarchical and patriarchy come into the place. So men and the boys eat first, the women and the girls eat the last, and there never been a equity in the whole process of it. So while um, the family play a role to making sure that a nutritious food is procured, so what the food choices, who purchase food at home, whose choices are at home. Specifically when we are talking about children, we need to keep innovatively think about, so the father is eating a particular food and the child has to eat it, we have to be adjusting to it. Otherwise the child end up buying a food from outside and eat it, not necessarily it's nutritious and not it's costly, being there. So what we need to at family level, the meal preparation, the meal planning, these terms were not there, but our mothers were always done this kind of a thing. What I need to cook tomorrow for the tiffin, what I need to be, but it need to be in a more advanced societies we are progressing in. These all are very very important kind of a things being as a family level. And family, as I said earlier, is also a place where a lot of food habits get formulated. So it's been there. And as parents, we also may have to insist on why certain way the food has to be eaten, being that some of the, it's not an easy task. Those who have young children at home, that thing, it's a so it need to be a win-win situation for both the parents and the family being there. At the school level, I will just quote an example from Japan. Japan is one country where the school has really, there is a food education being there. So it is part of your curriculum. Even in today's time, in our school curriculum, if you look at it, it is there. But it is not really, is not, it is just, we leave it at education level, but we really not taking it to the level that that is practicable. How a school can encourage children, classify our children into 2 3 different categories. Under 10-year-old child, no knife, no fire, cooking practices can be done it, so
Yeah.
that the children don't go hungry, but they are able to make their own some basic food without using probably a knife and a fire. Or a children who is high, the bigger children, they can cook their own food, how been done. So these practical experiences schools can, one is that education, and then the practical experiences being provided to children in the school setting. And also schools enforcing certain, now there are more and more schools or school canteens being there. What they are serving it,
Yeah.
is the colas which is getting, what is being the access to children which need to be there. There are laws very pertaining to it, but schools seldom been enforced on such things. So school play a role on ensuring that accessibility. So awareness generation, accessibility, these schools play important role. As a community, we need to be a lot has to be done it. One is that food per se, the perception, the availability, the seasonality of which we grow, the community gardens, the local markets, that all determine what we are getting, and what are the habits been there. And another very important thing is that the food alone is not a solution. We also required physical activity, but a lot of the time our neighborhoods are not designed well for our children to exercise, cycle, like do a walk, and etc kind of a thing. So it is not, today's problem of obesity and all these things are not just the food. It's a combination of multiple items being there. At the government level, a lot can be done. There are laws related to food being there, which is enforced being there. You must have very recently come across about the Supreme Court has been insisting government that the front of package labeling has to be come into the place. So people are informed what you are consuming it, like been there. Then there is a whole lot of role it has on the awareness that they can generate on food practices. Food safety is a main thing, because the food what we consume is healthy, and it meets the standards what has to be there, kind of a thing. So government also plays, so it is all are mutually complementing each other, like and some countries has really been very progressed on front of package labeling by Australia, and the food safety, several countries has worked very well on it. So we required multiple things to be done to make the issue fixed in this country. Yeah.
Can I ask you something a little personal to end with? Um, I find it so difficult to see children.